Yes, we are very sorry for that small technical hitch right there, but we are back, as I said, with the main man himself, Ian, who is a content creator and he has an interest in the motorsport industry in this country right now. He's here to share his story with us and how we got to this point that he is. Karibu sana, Mr. Ian, for the second time.
Thank you again.
All right, so just introduce yourself another time, just in case somebody's joining us right now.
Okay, my name is Ian Kiama. Some of you know me as Ian Ashi, and I'm a content creator, a YouTuber, and I mostly talk about the motorcycling industry that's there. So yeah, mostly I talk about the events, I vlog about the events that are there, the motorcycle races, yeah, especially with the super bikes there. Yeah, but I'm also planning this year to delve into knowing more about the riders that are in Kenya. Yes.
All right, so there's a whole community of bikers.
Yes.
Can we find them on Facebook or on social media?
Definitely they are there. I think it's just that probably not many people know about them. It's quite big. Just the other day on Sunday, there was a group of riders who did a ride from Nairobi all the way to Namanga, the Namanga Tanzanian border, and there are quite many. I bet those guys who are following a number of riders, they have seen the videos that are there.
All right.
Yeah, from super bikes. Yeah.
Were you part of this movement? Did you manage to get some documentation or some footage?
Yeah, actually no. I wasn't able to, but yeah. Simply because I do not ride myself. You don't ride yourself?
Yes. But you're just interested in this. Yes. And every industry needs the person who's going to talk about them, the person who's going to put them out there. It needs the riders themselves. So it's you need to coexist in the industry as much. Yes. All right, but do you know how to ride a bike yourself?
Yeah, I actually know how to ride. Yeah, it's just that well, it's quite investment to own a bike, and the gear. And actually also the maintenance of the motorcycles. Yeah, so because I'm actually a student, so of course I've not yet started working to get myself
all right,
a bike.
So the vision is to own a bike someday.
Exactly.
As you create this content around the bikers. All right, so when did you first get interested in this?
At first, I was so interested in the bikes. You know, I've seen the pictures, the music videos with motorcycles. Yeah, I didn't get the chance to actually interact with some of the riders or even getting close to a bike when I was younger until I was done with high school. And a friend of mine has a cousin who also rides. Shout out to Edu the chef. So yeah, a friend of mine called Nyota took me to an event that's actually in Kenya. It was a it was a road race in Ruiru. Those who know Exit 12. Yeah. So from there I knew, yeah, finally I am close to bikes, and I think more people need to know about this family that's in Kenya.
Okay, so the first time, what was the first event, the first biking event that you ever went to?
The first event was around in 2017, around September. It was a road race organized by the Road Warriors. Yeah, so it was actually, I think it was a track running from Academia all the way to near Kimbo. So yeah, it was actually, wow, the speed is so amazing, and the sound of the bikes.
Can you handle the speed yourself? Because personally I can't.
Actually, it's advised that you should start on a smaller bike, like from 100cc to around 300cc motorcycle, so that you are able to understand and have a feel of what speed is like on two wheels. And yeah, because it's handling a machine, it's something else. You can handle yourself on a bicycle because it's lighter, so you just have to handle your weight. But on a motorcycle, it's a machine. There's an engine under you, and you need to know how to control it. Then you can advance to 600cc motorcycles, to 1,000, up to 1,300, 1,400cc motorcycles.
You seem to be very prepared for your bike, I can see.
Yes, I'm very, very prepared.
All right, so when people think motorsport, when people think biking, they think it's for the rich people. That is the stereotype. It's not a sport for the sufferers like us. What would you say about this? Do we need money to enjoy motorsports?
Of course, you need money, but some money is still good because there are motorcycles that are going up to 100,000, brand new, but sana is mostly the nduthis, the boda kawaida motorcycles, and but I'm sure it takes dedication, time, patience, for you to really want to get into that family, because it's more of a passion. Like I know of a rider who says he's a doctor by profession and a rider by passion. So yeah,
so it's
takes
a passion for so many
Exactly.
people.
Yes.
All right, you are in journalism school.
Yes.
And you've seen what publicity has done to different sports, different kinds of sports. We've seen how big the Premier League is across the world. This is because of publicity.
Exactly.
So what do you think is the role of journalism students like you, or journalists in this country, in growing the sports industry in this country?
One thing I think most journalism schools teach is that you should research, and you should go out there, get a story that's worth watching or listening to. So for me, actually my YouTube channel came as a result of a school project, from a video production class. We were told, go out, do a documentary about anything you want. So it was a 30-minute documentary. So I think how that channel, the project did has really come to my realization that really the media or media houses that are out there should come and see the sports, the various sports that are out there, because I can tell you in Kenya they are very talented motorcycle racers. Like we have a track in Athi River, it's called Whistling Morans, and the riders that are there who go to race, or even the road races that are there in Ruiru by Road Warriors and Superbike Association of Kenya. They went, some of the riders went to South Africa. I can tell you some of the riders went to South Africa. It was around November, and they scooped 7 trophies. You can imagine. They conquered a foreign land. Kenyans conquered a foreign land.
7 trophies?
Yes.
Without any form of formal training?
They do train. They have they are qualified trainers in Kenya. And yeah, through that platform, the events that are there, they have been able to put the word out there, reached out to South Africans who are there, and they went to Red Raceway track that's in I think it's in Joburg, and they won, and they came back with 7 trophies. And I think people should know about this.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's the role of the media to highlight these stories.
Exactly.
All right. So do you think the growth of the sports industry in Kenya is directly tied to the media, mainstream and social?
Definitely, because the work of the media is to inform other than to entertain.
All right.
Yes.
So the sports can only grow if the media come into it as well.
Yeah, they need to put the word out there. You can see what happened with the Kenya Morans, the basketball team, and yeah, also like the volleyball team. If their stories are put out there, yeah, people like investors will find the time. They will definitely find the time. Right. If the sport has fan base and people can actually pay to go to those events, then definitely the investors can come.
The reason I ask is because I'd like to know your vision with this YouTube channel, and the vision with this kind of content that you're creating, because it's not the most popular type of content Kenyans are going to look for on YouTube. So what is the vision with it?
My vision for the channel is just about the motorcycle. It's not just about the motorcycle racing. It's all, as the title of the channel is Life on a Motorcycle. So it's just mostly about knowing the riders that are out there. You know, it's not the kawaida boda guys that are there who do not wear the proper gear. For example, I have a t-shirt here that I printed last year. It's written "Always wear protection" with the helmet on it. So it's just.
Was that meant to mean what it says? Exactly that.
Exactly that.
All right,
Always wear protection, because many riders motorcycle riders lose their lives from this. Even in different counties, you hear of a hospital that has a dedicated ward for just boda injuries,
accidents.
Yeah.
So these are some of the things you're trying. As much as you're highlighting this sport, you're also trying to
advocate for safety.
To advocate for safety.
Yes.
All right. I feel that. That is really amazing what you're doing right there. Yeah. Please remind them how they can find you on social media as we line some of the video content that you've created of this sport. Your camera is number 4.
Okay, so you can follow me on social media on Instagram, Ashi_Ian. That's ASHY_Ian. And on Facebook, you can follow me at Ian Ashi. So yeah, and if you're watching this, something is about to go down.
Something is about to go down.
Exactly.
Do you have any dates for us, or should we mark dates on our calendars?
So I think there's a calendar of events that has been released by the Superbike Association, who have tournaments, the ESBC, so different riders who majorly race on tracks. On the track, for example, right now they are doing the races in Whistling Morans, that's in Athi River. So I think the next event is in March.
The next event is in March.
There's talk of another
around
event.
Easter?
Not really. It's around 7th.
Around 7th March.
Yes, but there's also another event probably in February.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'd like to know, what is the speed limit for bikes?
Okay, we definitely
on a normal day on the highway, because I see some of these super bikers are very notorious. Now you see them, now you don't. Now you can hear them, now you can't hear them.
I think most riders will average probably 100 kph. Yeah, but of course they need to do this safely on clear roads, and yeah, but they do follow the rules.
They do follow the rules.
Yeah, I can tell you that there are law-abiding riders out there.
They're law-abiding
because some of these bikes really go fast, up to 300 kph. So yeah, but they only do this on safer roads.
All right.
Yes.
I see we have something already on our screen right there. This is some content from your YouTube channel.
Yes.
Please remind them your YouTube channel before we can get to see the video.
So my channel is Life on a Motorcycle with Ian Ashi. You can just type Ian Ashi on YouTube and you'll see the helmet icon there.
All right, so we bring you Ian Ashi's content live on TV. So get a taste of what Ian Ashi does on his YouTube channel before we can carry on with this right there.
Channel in 2019. Choma picture in this first vlog. Choma jo. This new year, I would like to do things a little different.
Tell us when you're ready.
Okay, take 2.
Yo guys, Superbike fans, motorsport fans, guys, if you're watching this,
something
is about to go
down.
Down.
This new year, I would like to do things a little different.
Tell us when you're ready.
You can find more on his YouTube channel at Ian Ashi. We're going to line up another video as well, but maybe you can tell me what was going on in this video right here.
This video specifically was a preview of the events in 2019. So it was a way of just down memory lane. I do just going down memory lane of the different events, different people I've interacted with, different riders, even the friends that I come along with to those events, and my friends really enjoy. Really enjoy these events.
I feel that. Being someone who's interacted with guys in this industry, guys in this sport, what are some of the challenges they'll tell you they face as bikers in Nairobi, in Kenya?
Mostly it's about the road safety, and some riders are not observant. They're not keen on the roads. They don't know that a rider is coming through. So that's why actually you'll find the loud exhausts that are there. with the bikes, and so that people know that they are passing by. Yeah. Some of them.
All right, but some challenges that they face as bikers in this, because this is not a textbook sport. It's not a sport that people are used to in this country. So what are some of the challenges they tell you they face?
The races?
Yeah.
I think mostly it's about resource. So some of these riders really have to put in a lot of money when they go for some of these races. I spoke to one of the riders, and he told me that he put about over 100,000 just before the race. To get the bike ready for the race, because you'll find some of these riders are they don't race because of many of the fans, and also the track. A normal track circuit goes for more than 4 kilometers, but in Kenya right now, for example, this is Whistling Moran's track. It goes for around slightly more than 1 kilometer. So you find that they don't really they can't really push the way they would like to, as they
and the costs that come with racing is also another problem. So sponsorship is key. They need some sponsorship for sure, that they'll tell you. And infrastructure. The infrastructure is also another important thing that needs to be looked into. Yes. All right, wonderful. And what is one thing you can say the motorsport or the bikers can improve on themselves? As an observer, as somebody who's not biking yet.
Okay. I think some of the bikers really need to know how to, limit the exhaust pipe sometimes.
the exhaust.
Yeah, because actually, the guy who features in my intros for the channel, he rides a Kawasaki Ninja 250, 250R. It's a 250cc bike, but he put a loud exhaust. Alphonse, I'm so sorry. But it used to be loud, like even. Yeah, but it's okay.
But the presence is very important.
Yeah,
right?
The presence is very important, especially when it comes to the road. And I'd like people to understand those guys in the estates. Sometimes the loud exhausts come in handy on the road. It may not come. It may not be pleasing to the ear in the house, but on the road, it's very important for the rider.
All right, how important though? Please expound.
As I told you.
So that people know you're coming.
Exactly. And they don't have to be hit, because actually I can tell you there is one rider we lost because...
May his soul rest in peace, man.
Yeah, rest in peace, Ago. And it's because it's quite sad that up to now...
Some of these things are avoidable.
They are avoidable, but still there are reckless riders out there.
All right, we are running out of time, but I like what you're doing about promoting road safety when it comes to biking, and the fact that you're trying to highlight this particular sport that is not so popular in this country, but you're trying to vouch for it and push it to the max. Before you leave, I'd like you to answer one question that we have on Facebook, which is: do you prefer shopping at a mall or at the local duka in your store?
I'd say it depends.
It depends
with what you're looking for. There are things you'll find in the mall, and others you're going to find in your local duka.
All right, so it's a case of it depends for you.
Even when it comes to motorcycle parts, some people prefer going to the physical shop so that they see the goods for themselves, or they even shop online.
All right,
like on eBay. Somewhere else.
So as for you, something that suits the need that you have at that particular moment.
Exactly.
Is what you'll go for.
You can't go buy your normal breakfast in a mall.
All right, wrap this up for me. Tell them your social media handles, how they can find you and how they can find more content from you.
So first of all, I'd like to thank the riders that are there. Thank you for supporting me, those guys who follow me on social media. Thank you for putting the word out there. Thank you for sharing the experience of the different riders that we have. I can tell you more things coming for 2020. I call it a Project 2020. And for more, follow me on Instagram, Ashi_Ian, that's ASHY with _Ian, and on Facebook, Ian Ashi. Something is about to go down.
Something is about to go down for sure on Ian's YouTube channel and for the bikers, and something is about to go down on Y254 as well. So we'll take a short break, then we'll be back with some more of Why in the Morning. Don't go nowhere, don't touch that dial.